Tiempo, there is a new pilot program to train asylum seekers in the culinary arts. This program offers hands-on training and helps migrants get work permits and place them into jobs. And educating us this morning, Tanya, she is the Executive Director of Careers Through Culinary Arts. I just love this story. Food prep and food service management, that's the focus largely?
Yep, and food sanitation.
And food sanitation.
That's really critical.
Do they learn how to actually cook meals?
Exactly. And what's going to be so beautiful is because of the time that we're doing this class,
yes,
they're actually going to be preparing their dinner. And so we're going to draw upon the country's recipes. We love, at CCAP, we love to honor the heritage of all of our students.
You beat me to it.
And how beautiful, because these asylum seekers are coming, and the one thing they can hold on to is the food of their culture. Mm-hmm. And that is the most kind of, incredibly personal, most loving thing that you could do is to use the sustenance of
right.
how you grew up.
So do you, if I remember correctly in Lucy's story, there was Colombia, Venezuela, yep, Guatemala. I mean, there's 3 different countries in Central and South America
plus Peru,
already.
Venezuela,
okay.
Nicaragua, yeah.
So do you try and prepare culturally sensitive meals?
Absolutely. Yes, they're going to be making all of those things while learning food sanitation, knife
yes.
skills, all of those types of things.
Okay.
So.
And I'm guessing, and I know you've just started this with the migrants, but perhaps with some of the high school students, that you actually will get a few people who arrive with some skills.
Miguel,
okay,
he has been here for a while, and he's been working in kitchens, but he hasn't been working with a work permit, so, which is one of the problems. So yes, we're able to get these people into great jobs with work permits, mm-hmm, so they're able to then get benefits like health insurance.
So how challenging is it, though, when you get Miguel, who knows how to handle a knife,
yep,
perhaps better than you're ever going to yep, teach him, and then next to him is someone who's never held a knife before?
Yeah, it's hard. Mm-hmm. Then that's why we have a great chef instructor who's been doing this type of thing for 30 years. But you teach to each student's abilities.
Okay.
So, and you rely on those students who do have that kind of expertise to bring that to the fore in their classes.
Because I'm guessing there are also students who will probably come to you and say, my abuela used to make it this way.
Exactly.
And
the sopa has to be like this.
Yeah, la sopa tiene que ser así. Has to be this way. Yeah. Do you get that and see that and incorporate that?
100%. And we love that. We love that. Yeah, that brings the passion. That brings the spice
yes,
to cooking. And it gets everyone excited and makes them want to do this.
I know you've done this with the high school students before and not just starting with the migrants, so you haven't had any graduates from that cohort, but have you had some of the old high school students, not old, who've gone through the program and have come back to you to say, here's where I am, and I am where I am because of what I learned here?
Absolutely. At CCAP, I'm not exaggerating, somebody cries once a day at least by seeing an old student who has become an incredible success, even going beyond, whether they're in food or they can go into marketing or business, they can use what we have taught them to really use that as a springboard to be a success no matter what.
I hope you're preparing yourself for more of that.
I'll be bringing Kleenex to the graduation.
Because these students that you have now are at a different stage in their lives than the high school students who were 17, 18 years old, just getting out of high school. Their feet are firmly planted in midair. They don't know what they want to do. Whereas Vicky, she was a lawyer.
Yes.
And now you're teaching her how to do this. She'll be able to provide for her family. So
absolutely.
More tears are coming.
Oh, 100%. So, Joe, you're going to come to the graduation. We'll be sobbing. We'll be dapping, with Kleenex.
And I would like you, if you don't mind, come back in a year from now.
Oh, thanks.
And bring one of the students who's gone through the program and is at a point in their life where this has made an eternal difference.
We'd be thrilled.
Oh, that's going to be fantastic.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Continued success.
Thank you.
Great, great program. To you at home, muchísimas gracias. Thank you once again for watching and spending part of your Sunday with us. I know you want to go prepare a meal right now.